Happy Wednesday, guys. Let me get this all straight. I think it's straight. Anywho, it's Wednesday. Hope you all have made it to hump day. Doing well. Today's ABC shave letter is V. So I have on tap the Green Valley Lynx soap from the second anniversary box. I have, now this is going to shock a lot of you, I have a lazy shave up today. And what do I mean by lazy? No stropping, no prep whatsoever. And because I have my favorite trusty Vashkod blades loaded up in the old Fat Boy. Now I've had this for over 30 years. As you can tell, some of the plating is worn off because I got billy goat hairs that are pretty rough, I guess. And it's worn off the plating on the doors there. But that's okay. She still shaves a treat, as the Brits would say. I love my Fat Boy. Especially loaded up with the Vashkods for years and years. I think I've already told you guys. I used to use the drugstore or grocery store double-edged blades that they had, like at the Acme. My dad worked at Acme, so he had a Fat Boy, and he loaded it up with the blades that they had there in the grocery store, and that's just what you used. You know how those blades are. So, and on top of that, well, after shave, I'm going to probably slap on a little bit of Petroline Classic, but then my eau de toilette is going to be Valor by Dana. I got a bunch of samples for Christmas. Haven't used much of this, you can tell. I don't use a whole lot of cologne. I don't need to smell nice for the guys that I work for. I'm not trying to impress them, and God forbid if any of them ever actually, came up and sniffed me like ex-Vice President Joe Biden and told me how good I smelled. That would be not good, not good. Not looking to impress them guys. So, and I'm using my trusty Omega Boar brush. So, this soap scent is very light. It's a lightly scented soap. Most of you probably have already had, at least, maybe most of you have tried the tonsorial soaps from Chris there at CBL. I like them a lot. Just plain old good old-fashioned soap, and works rather well. And I need a little more water in this. So, but yeah, day went well. More organizing and less decluttering, more organizing. I probably spent a good 3 hours going through multiple toolboxes. I have all the tools that I have from when I used to do home improvement, and all of the tools that I have from since I was a kid working on things. And my dad actually gave me tools for birthdays and Christmas and stuff, Snap-on tools, nice tools. And then I have tools that I got from my grandfather. He had a large amount of Snap-on tools and stuff like that. So going through things, organizing, cleaning up, man, I got a lot of tools. And some of the stuff that my grandfather had, now I've got 3/4 inch drive and 1 inch drive sockets that go up to 4 and 5 inches in diameter that he got from over on post down at Everything Proving Ground from working on all the equipment and the tanks and armored vehicles and things like that. So, and I've got a crescent wrench that's about a little under 4 foot long, just because if I ever need a crescent wrench that big, I've got one. So, lazy shave today with the old Fat Boy. Just like old times. And the Vashkods, when I've got it set on 5, which is right in the middle. Sometimes I go up, sometimes I go down with a setting. So this is a I don't know, one of them shaves where I'm so used to using a straight, whenever I do use the old Fat Boy, almost like cheating. So, I don't know whether any of you guys noticed it, but must have been some issues going on with the old Shaving Cadre website. Talking some of the times I got on, I kept getting a bad gateway message. Which, I don't know what that means. You more computer literate guys might know, but all I know is that when I want to get on and make my little smart aleck comment, and all that, I was unable to do it. If I was more paranoid, I would have said it was probably because you guys have finally got enough of me and blocked me somehow. I hinted at that very early on, that was a distinct possibility that I was prepared for. But you guys seem to tolerate me, and quite a few of you actually encourage my adolescent behavior. Also today, shout out to Dave in Kentucky. Once again, I get a package in the mail. This time, somewhat of a surprise, because he had to be, top of the class for the ABC shaves. Sit right in the front with the teacher and tell them how great they are and all that stuff. He got him Queen of Hearts shave soap from Sterling. Nothing to shave there. And I'm just wiping off there's literally no hair to shave. He got him the Queen of Hearts, and the scent profile on that did sound pretty daggone good. So, I commented that sounded nice. I was one that would be on my radar, and then he's just like, boom, I'm going to send you a sample in the mail. Much appreciated, Dave. And it does smell pretty daggone skippy. I look forward to using that. Of course, we all know how nice the Sterling soap base is to begin with, so if you like the smell, then you're pretty well ready to rock with that. So this shave is going quicker than a straight shave would. It's kind of like having training wheels. So this is only the second shave on this blade. The first shave was with that stunt shave razor that KJ had supplied. Well, Chris Gear Noir sent it to me, and then I sent it back home to KJ, and then so now I just took my my blade back out of that razor, and instead of wasting it, I just put it into the old Fat Boy to wait for when I did use it, which, like I said, is very rare. I do enjoy my straights and all, but every once in a while it's nice to have a change up. So that's pretty much it for the shave. I might do a little bit of cleanup, but I might not even need that here. Pat down in Texas had his baby boy, and I was glad that I could chip in a little bit with some advice on a secondary thing to do besides cigars. My wife and I did for my daughter when she was born 20 years ago, God forbid. We had the Hershey bars announcement, and yeah, well, clean as a whistle, and I got probably a little too much pressure on my neck there. So, but it's kind of cool, and, you know, it says, here he is, here she is, and the weight and the length and all the stats and everything from the birth. And it's something that you can hand out. And I mean, who don't like chocolate? I guess there are a lot of people that don't like chocolate, but then I always take and say that they might be the people that aren't actually humans. They might be aliens or something from some other planet or galaxy. And so lots of residual slickness with that soap. One of the reasons I really like it. So that's about that for the shave. So thinking tomorrow I'll be finishing up organizing. Probably the weather might not cooperate, but sometime here soon I got to get the bike out and go for a ride. Jonesing to do that, and I've had the stars haven't aligned for that yet. So I got my buddies texting and calling, wanting to know when I'm going to go for a ride and whether I'm going to meet up and everything and all that. So hang up the old Fat Boy, and I got a little cradle for him. So I hope you guys all have a good Wednesday, and I got some ideas. Oh, and that Green Valley Lynx, like I said, light scent. I'm guessing he's going for like a earthy kind of maybe grass scent or something. But it's so light, either that or my nose is not working. But I figured this has kind of a smoky, woody kind of flavor to it, so it kind of pairs with it. And the Valor, I put a little bit of that on. I don't even know what the scent notes of that are. It smells nice. I told the old lady I'd liked it, and so I got like I said, the sampler and all, a bunch of little baby bottles. A baby bottle of English leather, a baby bottle of Canoe. What else did I get? Oh, British Sterling. So it's always nice to have the little bottles. That way you can have like 100 up on the shelf here. I think I showed you guys before. That's like my shelf. You know, so got that off of Amazon and hung it up there. So it doesn't crowd up the bathroom too much, but yeah, out of all the things that I could be farting around with and doing, I guess there's worse things. So you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'll check in with you who knows when, a few days maybe. Had some goings on at work. Haven't really heard all the stories yet because I'm off this week. I'll be back next week, but rumors are flying abound and such. So talk to y'all later. Bye.